Andobokosaya. Hanamandorositiai. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm not going to be before you long at all because I don't have the time I have to do a few things on today, but I wanted to come on here and tell you guys a few things. So this morning I was having a conversation with my husband and we were talking, and every single morning before my husband, while he's on his way to work, I talk to him. And while he's on his way to work, we talk about all different types of things, ministry wise, life wise, what have you. We talk about all different types of things. And this morning, we were talking about ministry stuff. And as we were talking about ministry stuff, we started to talk about just some different things as far as, for me, experiences and also just different things in reference to stuff that people don't talk about. Um, if you did not get a chance to see the word, I'm going to post it here as well. So I have to go on to Facebook and download the video so that you guys can get a chance to see it. But on yesterday, my husband spoke about different situations and different things, and he spoke about how God is using a plumb line to measure you. And it was pretty much about the judgment that is to come. And it was pretty much about how right now we have to be mindful of the things that we do, the things that we say, the things that we find ourselves in the midst of, because God is sending a plumb line, which is a plumb line of judgment, in order to make sure you are still aligned. And so on this morning, as me and my husband, we were talking to each other, and I had begun to tell him, and I have my phone right here because I have some information that I'm going to give you guys. And we had begun to talk. I had begun to talk to him about how a lot of people in ministry are looking and they're trying to find people intentionally with gifts so that they can them. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Canning is something that has become very popular, not just in ministry, but something very popular in life. Now, let me go back really quick and tell you guys, my husband said that on yesterday, he said the problem with a lot of situations right now is everybody is like in certain ministries where there are issues. They're like, everything was fine before you got here. See, you're the type of prophet where they are saying things was fine before you got here. You came here and you begin to awaken the crack, and you came here and you begin to point out every single thing that was wrong in this ministry. You begin to point out every single thing that is going on, the things that the people don't like, the things that the people want to change. And see, it's not your job to point out the things that need to change in our ministry. It's your job to come here, sit still, and allow me to use your gift when I need to use it. Deani, can you change that? Okay, so then we had begun to talk, and I was telling him, I said, in this ministry with a lot of things that are going on, it's a situation where people are canning things. Let me explain the natural of what canning is. Canning is an important and a safe method of food preservation. If participated or practiced properly, the canning process involves placing foods in a jar and heating them to a temperature that destroys microorganisms that could be a health hazard or cause the food to spoil. Let me tell you what the situation is in ministry right now. You have a lot of people who recognize the gift and they say, oh my God, you are mighty. Oh my God, you are powerful. I love what you bring to the table. And because of what you bring to the table, I need it right here at my ministry. I need what you bring to the table right here at my ministry. It's so good, I want to can it. It's so good, I want to preserve it. It's so good, I want to sit it on the shelf so that when other people come around, they can see how good I am at canning things. They can see how good I am at preserving things. They can see how good I am at putting things up on this pedestal where they are hidden and not being used. Someone somewhere in this world is being used right now. Somewhere in this world, somebody is being canned. Someone has canned you and they have placed you as a preserve on a pedestal. But let me tell you, the problem with that situation is you don't operate the way that God assigned you to operate. So I'm here to tell you, stop letting people can you. Stop letting people preserve you. Because see, the thing in the natural, it says that the canning process allows them to heat the foods to a certain temperature that destroys the microorganisms that could be a health hazard or cause the food to spoil. Can somebody either comment below, yell out loud, whatever it is? If you don't comment, it's okay with me. If you yell it out loud, that is fine. Can somebody yell out loud? See, the problem is I don't have microorganisms. I don't have the things that can cause me to spoil because I'm walking the way God has aligned me to walk. And because I'm walking the way God has aligned me to walk, I can't spoil. I can't go bad. But you want to preserve me to save me for your needs, your ministry, and your situation. Can I tell you today that they say that it's a safe method. They say that it's a safe method to preserve the food, and it keeps it, if you do it right, if you do it properly, it keeps it. Some of you are also in places and in situations where someone has told you, you are a prophet, you are an evangelist, you are an apostle, you are a whomever, and they told you what you are called to be, but they don't want to ordain you because they say it's some things that I gotta fix up in you, it's some things that I gotta work out in you. But can I tell you, stop letting people preserve you. Stop letting people place you somewhere where you don't belong. Stop letting people put you in a situation and they're saying that you ain't ready. God said, come out from among them. Come out from among them and be ye separated. Don't find yourself in a place where you are being preserved today. So I am here to tell you, stop letting people can you. Stop letting people can you. And to add to that, let me tell you something else about canning. A lot of people are learning to can things, and when they realize that what they can is so good, what they do is they can more. And then they get to the point where they start selling what they can. Don't let nobody don't let nobody sell you. Don't you sell yourself. Don't you let nobody sell you or put you in a can and then take you all around town and sport you out on their ministry. And they like, look at this mighty prophet I have on my team. Look at this person that I got on my team, because I want you to know there's nothing in you that is hazardous. When my husband was ministering the other day, and then I'm going to get off of here, he ministered in front of we have this huge entertainment center that is set up for a TV, but nobody uses box TVs anymore. Everybody has a flat screen, even us. And so we don't use it for TV. We use it as another storage space because where we are located, we lost a lot of our kitchen storage. So when he was ministering, he said that there's a lot of people in the world who are working behind the scenes. They don't need no spotlight. They don't need nothing nobody to tell them that they're doing a good job. They don't need none of that. And while he was talking, all I can imagine is I know what's behind these doors of this thing that he's standing in front of. And while he's preaching, I know what's behind the doors. And what's behind the doors is a whole bunch of electronics that work and that operate and that can be beneficial to everybody that's in the household. So, Lady K, what are you saying? You are that prophet. You are that evangelist. You are that pastor. You are that deacon. You are that missionary. You are that thing or that person that God has called you to be, and you are behind the doors right now. But can I tell you, just because you are behind the doors does not mean you don't operate. You still operate. Let me tell you what I do with those things that is behind those doors. I pull them out when they are needed. I pull them out for a particular job, for a specific situation. And when I don't need them, I leave them there, hidden. So you'll never know. You'll never know what's in the bag. So when you come around people and they trying to figure out who you are, they're trying to figure out who you are because they don't know what's behind your closed doors, which is your mental. They don't know what's behind your closed doors, which is your spiritual life. They don't know what you're coming capable and set up with. It's almost like Armando Koshaya. My husband just got his license to carry. Let me tell you, it's pretty much just like that same situation. You don't know what he's carrying because it's a concealed weapon. You are a concealed weapon. How dare you allow someone to can you? Oh, cool. Rabashaya. You are walking around with weapons. How dare you allow someone to can you when your weapon is supposed to be to protect and serve? Amando koshaya. Protect and serve. Oko baradidididosike. Protect and serve. Protect and serve. Protect and serve is what you've been called to do. Don't let nobody can you, baby. Don't let nobody can you. Don't let nobody can you. Stop letting people can you. Stop letting people put you away. Stop letting people tell you what you are not called to do. Stop letting people tell you what God said when you have a relationship with Him for yourself. I don't know how long, you've been allowing it. I don't know how long you didn't realize it. But God sent me on here on this morning to let you know, stop letting people do that to you. You are called with a purpose, for a purpose. Let God pull you out. But I'm going to pray so I can get out of here, so my daughter won't be late. This can't be no excuse. Roboko rabasaya. Rimando kosana nedidio shikiarabashoko robosaya. Oh God, allow the people to be loosed. Oko mando koshaya. Bust every can open. Oko rabashaya rabasoko. Bust every can open. Bust every jar open. Amando koshaya. Bust every oko roboshaya. Bust everything that's canned, that needs to be released into your atmosphere, that needs to be released and let loose into the atmosphere to do exactly what it is that they were set to do on today in the mighty name of Jesus. Oh, Robo Shaya, loose the people and let them go. Oko Ramande, Yemamaman Soko, Rubukundi Anansikia, Oko Rabashata. Loose the people and let Okomando Roshatai. Loose the people and let them go. In the name of Jesus. Prophetic people, I call you out. Anointed people, I call you out. Mighty people of God, I call you out. Come on, stop hiding. Come on and come out. I call you out. I call you out. I call you out. I call, oh, Commando Roshatai. We call you out in the name of Jesus. We call you out. Come on. Come on out. Come on out. The top is off. Come out. The top is off. Come out in the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. So God allowed the people to see that the top is off. Allow the people to see that the top is off and they can come out in the name of Jesus. God, we give you glory. We give you honor and we give you praise. I love you guys and I'll catch you next week. Have a great day. Man.